welcome back to another tutorial on creating characters. I'm Tracy Marr, and in this tutorial we're going to look at how to create the mouth that we see on this character here. Okay, so begin with a new group for the mouth. We're going to have various elements in the mouth itself, the teeth and the smile lines. Okay, so we've got a group folder for the mouth here. Let's add a new layer and let's select the pen tool again. Press Ctrl D to turn these swatches black and white because we're going to need black for the interior of the mouth. And let's make sure that we have the setting to fill up here on the shape that we create with this pen tool. First zoom in and let's click on the canvas and create a sort of a triangle shape. Okay, let's right click and add anchor point so we can start to give that some curvature. I'm going to remove the sharp point and just click on a new point here and bring it down to something like that. I'm going to add another anchor point up here because I want the mouth to tighten up in the corners, which is generally the way mouths are. And I think that's pretty much okay. The next thing we want to do is stroke that. So let's click on the effects here and click stroke. And we don't want to select a black color, we want to select more of a flesh tone color. So let's kind of go with this sort of warm brown here. And let's click stroke on the inside and select OK and click Ctrl H to remove the path. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is create a new layer for the teeth. And let's make that very easy by just choosing the rectangle tool and making a long sort of rectangular shape here. Let's double click on the swatch and add in 6 Fs for white. Okay, so let's move that a little bit into position. Zoom in some more. And again, we're going to use the add anchor point option here to start to add in some new points to add curvature and to change the angle of what's already there so that we get sort of the curved effect of teeth inside the mouth. Okay, so there we have some teeth, and the next thing we want to do is add in some smile lines and some dimples here on the chin. So we're going to use the same method that we used with the nose to do this. We're going to select a darker color than the face. We'll use the eyedropper tool to select the same color that's around the mouth already. And we're going to select the pen tool, make sure that we don't have the fill color option selected, and make sure that the brush is set to 3 pixels or some small pixel dimension plus soft. Okay, so let's select on the pen tool. Let's make a new layer for the first smile line. Click on the canvas, a second click, and without removing the mouse, let's do a curve here, right click, stroke path, making sure brush is set and simulate pressure is set, and select OK. Ctrl H to hide the path, and let's move that into position. Okay, so there we have the first smile line, and let's copy that layer down by dragging it onto the new layer icon. Ctrl T, flip horizontal, and we have a corresponding smile line for the other side. Okay, a new layer, and let's finally create this sort of chin dimple here. If you find that when you click on the path, as has just happened here, Ctrl Z, go into paths and create a new path. Back into layers, select our layer, and let's click for the chin dimple. Let's right click and stroke path, select OK, Ctrl H, and there we have the chin dimple. Okay, so that's the mouth done. That was very easy, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to create his glasses, and finally then we'll work on the body.